Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to WFSO After Dark. I'm gonna try to make it seem like a 45-minute show, but I can only try and see. Because, you know, sometimes it'll just go longer than planned, but we will see. As I was talking to the people that's watching live, that what we're gonna do is, and I know it's kind of later than usual, but I didn't think I was gonna get home sooner, but hey, things happen. But
well, the grandbaby's sick, so we had to look after a sick grandbaby.
Right.
He just wanted snuggles and love.
Right, wanted to play a little bit, but
It just tired him out, didn't it? Completely. Like,
oh yeah.
and he very rarely falls asleep on us early, but by 7:30 he was out like a light and didn't even wake up that much when his mama came home and picked him.
Right. Yeah, because that was like beyond our control, him being sick, and plus like wasn't in like in much of a playing mood. But yeah. Anyway, so today this I'm just gonna put up, as y'all probably see on the screen for those who's watching the pre-recorded episode, that is my predictions on the WWE PLE events, including NXT for next year. Some of the stuff we heard about, and some of the stuff can't be confirmed. If y'all kind of see like the ones that's like by the stars, those are the ones we can confirm, and the rest of them we can just. That's one thing I forgot to do. Hold on. Put that. So let's say we put the star on the ones that are confirmed, but the rest of them we just either we are guessing or rumors about it, or wherever the case may be. Also, see if there's some wrestling news around that we're going to talk about. We also got Bucks news, and something interesting has been talked about as well. So maybe a possible, you know, trade. You know what I forgot to do here? So let me move this here. Let's go to there. So we'll get into that subject later. Okay, now I can move the camera back. So, and plus a little bit of development that's going on in the downtown area that they're talking about. So we will get to it by just looking at this list right here. I know the people that's watching live can't see it, but I'm gonna read it out to you guys. And for those who's watching the pre-recorded episode, these are just like my guesses on most of them, because you know, based on this year and different from next year and stuff, like I said, that's already confirmed. So like we already know, starting with February would be the Royal Rumble, would be in Indianapolis, Indiana on February 1st. Elimination Chamber, right now it's like, it's not confirmed, but it's going to be somewhere in the UK, either Manchester or Birmingham, or it could be somewhere in the UK as far as we know. Well, those are the things we heard about. It's going to be in either Manchester or Birmingham. They're the front runners for Elimination Chamber.
I'm sorry, I do love how Americans say those names, like Manchester, Birmingham. Say them again.
Birmingham and Manchester.
That's great. Sorry.
The Winchester?
Because for me, being from England, and I'm from southern England, so when we say, like Birmingham, it's Birmingham. I know it's Birmingham, but it's Birmingham. We knock out the H. The H don't exist. So it's not Birmingham, it's Birmingham. And then like Manchester. I have trouble saying that word because of the football teams over there.
Right.
It doesn't settle well for me. It makes me feel quite nauseous because I'm not.
You hate the football team.
Yes. Liverpool FC.
If y'all don't know what she mean by football, y'all think about American
Soccer.
football. Nope. In England, we call it soccer. In England, they call it football. it makes sense, and I understand why the change and stuff like that. But you just understand both sides.
But I'm not changing the terminology.
Oh, you don't have to, because
just to please Americans.
You don't have to. It's already been written. But anyway, so we got that in March. So that probably gonna be either like mid-March or sometime early March, possibility. We don't know. WrestleMania 41, of course, it's confirmed in Las Vegas on April 19th and April 20th. So we know about that one. So that's confirmed. Backlash, if they're going to have Backlash, or they might, cut a pay-per-view or something like that. So my guess is if they have one, I think they're going to do it overseas again because of how successful it was when they did it in France. Maybe they probably will do Backlash in Italy. You never know. That's just my guess. So I said that probably would be May or June. Well, probably most likely be May. King and the Queen of the Ring. Of course, that probably going to be in Saudi Arabia if they decide to do it again, or it'll just be like a different name. Or who knows what they're going to do, but they're going to have like 2 events in Saudi Arabia, so that's a given. So
and one of them we know is going to have that belt.
That's this year, not next year.
They're having it next year. They said it'll be a yearly thing.
I know. I'm not onto that one yet.
Oh, well I am. Fine, I'll go back to sleep.
So anyways, yeah, if they have King or Queen of the Ring again, but I think they should have that every year, regardless of where they go with it. But that's just me. Or, they decide to, put it in the States and have like Backlash overseas or wherever the case may be. So, so that probably be May or June. Also possible in June if they want to do another Clash at the Castle in the UK again. So it could be like somewhere, maybe like, I think they had it in Scotland already. So it's just like wherever else in that area that they didn't think of, they might do it there if they decide to do it. Money in the Bank, that's why I put Milwaukee, Wisconsin there, because right now there are news out there that y'all probably didn't know about last month, that Sports Milwaukee would put a bid for Money in the Bank, and right now they're the only city that's going for it so far. So just hopefully it does go through, and it's probably most likely would be in July, probably early July or something like that. We don't know. But it's probably going to be July, but we're not sure if it's officially going to be in Milwaukee or not. So that's why I put that down. Of course, we can confirm SummerSlam. Of course, it'll be in New Jersey. The first time it'll have like a 2-night event, August 2nd and 3rd. And I was hoping it would have been Minneapolis would have been the first, but they did it for the MetLife Stadium. So what more can you do? Bass Berlin, or it'll call something else if they had that like in August or September, late August or early September, who knows? Or it could be, a different name or something like that, or they probably will go somewhere that they haven't been before. Africa. Which is something I just want to throw out there. Maybe Africa. Bad Blood, or they'll have another name pay-per-view in October the next year. Well, I'm predicting it's probably going to be, the pay-per-view will probably, the PLE event will probably be hosted somewhere in the West Coast. So, because the West Coast didn't have that much, holding stuff going on, except for, you got WrestleMania that's in the West Coast. But right now, it looks like that's the only thing that's, getting hold in the West Coast. So, that's just my guess. Crown Jewel, of course, is going to be in Saudi Arabia. Of course, it's probably going to end up being early November, but we just don't have the exact, date or wherever it's going to be yet. So it probably would be, it'll be November 1st, because I think, because, one this year will be second, so I think, the dates go like opposite direction, so it'll probably will be November 1st. Survivor Series, of course, will be in November, maybe end of November like it is this year. But I'm thinking it's going to be holding somewhere south. So that's why I just guess like it probably will be like in the south, maybe like in Texas, or I'm trying to think, or maybe in Florida or something like that. We don't know. So I'm just predicting that it's going to be south. Okay, so that's my predictions on all those. But here are the NXT PLE events as well, because I wrote that down. Vengeance Day, that's probably their first PLE event. It could be the day after the Royal Rumble. We don't know, but I'm thinking that's going to be in the either it's going to be in the South, or it could be in the Midwest. But I think they might do it. It could be, they might have it in Indianapolis instead or something like that. But if it's going to be like they're going to have the Vengeance Day the next day after Royal Rumble. But for now, I'll just put like it's probably be in the South. So that's just my guess. My guesses ain't like correct, but if they magically are, okay, that's a good call for me. But I'm not gonna brag. But anyways, of course there are other PLE events, Stand and Deliver. Of course that's gonna be in Las Vegas, but they're gonna have it the Saturday before the WrestleMania Night 1. So we know that's going to happen. Battleground or other PLE event, they're probably going to have in June. That's a possibility. Or, they might not have something in June. But just from the track record from this year, it's a possibility. Like it could be another name. So either Battleground was going to be something else. Heat Wave, of course, I put Milwaukee down for July because, like I said, Milwaukee is in the bid to bring like the Money in the Bank PLE event. But if y'all saw the Toronto, like they had SmackDown, of course they had Money in the Bank, then they had NXT Heat Wave in Toronto too. So they had like a 3-day event. That was pretty big. So I'm thinking Milwaukee will probably get the same thing if they end up getting the Money in the Bank. They probably will want, same thing too. Or if they do like a 4-day weekend, have like SmackDown, Money in the Bank, Heat Wave, then possibly they probably will have, Monday Night Raw there too. Like if they're lucky, because we haven't had a Monday Night Raw here in a very long time. Maybe it's been like since 2019 actually. So yeah, very long time. But then again, we had like COVID and stuff like that, but after they came back in 2021, we had a house show. Then after that, I think it was Raw in 2021. Then after that, it was just like all SmackDown ever since. And there's been a lot of sold out shows as of late for when they come here. So only thing I say is like people that's watching that they go to down here in Milwaukee, go to see SmackDown, stuff like that. Like I said, let's keep it going for the sold out shows, because like I said, although we put the bid on it, like getting Money in the Bank, but we got to make them like say like, okay, they're going to sell out, so maybe we will do this. So we probably will accept the offer or whatnot. So yeah, we'll see. I put No Mercy like in Midwest, and of course that'll be September. But for some reason I'm thinking Chicago, because normally you have Chicago will have like a PLE event every year except for this year. So it was just kind of strange that they didn't have any PLE event this year, and the last one was Survivor Series of last year. So I just find that kind of weird. So I'm thinking maybe they might have something there for diversity. Halloween Havoc, of course, that'd be October like it was this year, but maybe it'll be like somewhere in the East Coast. So that would be my guess on that one. In December, I forgot what December PLE event that they have. I can't even remember. But maybe that'll be somewhere in the West Coast in December. But you never know. Like I said, I try to make it like very even, like two in the Midwest, two in the East Coast, of course, two West Coast. But no, I actually didn't make it even because it's like. But I guess the difference is only had like one area, that's one PLE event that's going to be like in the South. So that's Vengeance Day. So that's just a guess. So we'll see, and we will go back to this as soon as we get like stuff confirmed about upcoming events and stuff like that. So I'm going to try to keep this around. I wonder if I can copy this. Well, print this, I mean. Can I print it? I'm not gonna move it, but can I print it? It will not let me print. That sucks. Oh yeah, it will let me print. Okay. So y'all probably gonna witness me like printing this and just hold on a second. We will get back to business and stuff like that. So sorry guys, but you know what, I'm probably just gonna set it up later. Okay, you know what, that's okay. I will set it up later and I will do that. But let's see if there's any like wrestling news to talk about. Of course y'all know NXT went head to head with AEW. Well, AEW ended up going to like on Tuesday for they had like Title Tuesday yesterday. I'm just trying to see like if there's any news like to talk about instead of what I was just saying. But oh yeah, we all know about Brock Lesnar back on the WWE roster. So maybe he's been a little bit clear, or they just gonna bring him back until the sunsets. But yeah, and that can still put the potential match for him and Brock to go at it whenever they decide to. So we'll see. Oh yeah, that was just embarrassing. Like, after NXT, the talent like went to the hotel and stuff. You had a fan that that was there. After they came back, was taking pictures of the women wrestlers' feet, which I really don't get that. It's kind of like, I wouldn't say it's bad, but it's crazy enough that they deal with certain fans that that like these eBayers trying to like get stuff signed so they can sell it to make money, and it seems like they don't want to go to work for a living. So that's bad enough already having that, but it's normal for like fans. But can I get an autograph or like picture sign or take a picture? But me mostly, I'm taking pictures unless I'm like at an event they do like a meet and greet. Like if they had something to sign like that, I'm like, yep, you can sign it, and at least I want to make it like personal, so I would never like give it up. So I'm like against autographs, but it just depends on certain things, like because I gotta move this camera right fast and show y'all some of my autographs. So I apologize. So I'll probably just move it right there. course, the real American beer with Hulk Hogan's signature on there. I didn't drink it. The rest of them did. And plus, they do like the beer. So that's that signature. Last month, you know, got Shelton Benjamin's signature. That one I'm keeping. Then you got Bushwhacker Lou, who I like hosted the meet and greet for this past July. Let's see who else. Mason, Ryan, and Natalia. The girl got my name on it, and no, I'm not gonna get rid of that one. So that's that one. I think this one is Kofi Kingston, I believe. Yeah, I believe this one is Kofi Kingston. Hopefully I'm not wrong. The wife got these signed, like you know, Kevin Nash, King Kong Bundy, Matt Hardy, Terry Reynolds. For some of y'all to, you know, see. So apologize if y'all can't. Then the other one, she went to got Billy Gunn. I think she didn't get Victoria, but Ricky Steamboat, Warrior Animal, and Bushwhacker Luke, of course. So, you know, double signature. Of course, Jay Lethal got that while I was at a Ring of Honor show and got a picture with him afterwards. Then you got Davari, although this from TNA, he was somewhere else, but there's that. Let's see, then what I got this year, no, last year, with Luger, Stan Hansen, Earl Hebner, and Port Victoria, of course. So, you know, that autograph. So let's see, pictures. What the? Oh my God!
What?
That's not funny.
Yes, it is.
I was in the zone and I don't even know where I'm at now.
Ask your viewers if that was funny or not.
No, it wasn't.
Yes, it was.
Let's see, of course, Buff Bagwell autograph and Godfather autograph.
Michael Myers lives with you.
Mick Foley and Val Venus. The event was supposed to be Sunny, but ended up Terry Reynolds ended up taking her place. Yeah, I was looking forward to that, but I think it was like 2 weeks before that she got arrested, and you know she's dealing with the stuff she's dealing with now, because right now Sunny is currently in jail. Then the China one, it was months before, you know, she got arrested. I'm not got arrested, but
Lost her life.
Yeah, lost her life. Yeah, thank you.
May she rest in eternal peace.
Yeah, especially the stuff she went through.
Yeah.
Then you got this one. Either I got this one or I think the wife got this one.
What? I've got that one.
Okay. Got George Animal Steel, Honky Tonk Man, Coco Beware, and Sergeant Slaughter. I was working at the... Well, I worked in that day or something?
You were. I went with Becky, remember?
Okay. They did. Mr. Anderson, also Mr. Kennedy,
Kennedy!
Wisconsin's own.
Kennedy.
Let's see. Then moving to Guerrero. Hart Foundation. Got Teddy Hart, Ryan Pillman Jr., and of course, Davey Boy Smith Jr. Yeah, it's sad what happened to Teddy Hart, you know, throwing his life away. If y'all saw the series that they made of him, y'all can understand why. Jacob Fatu, when he was in MLW, well, of course, you know, y'all know him now in WWE. Havoc.
Isn't that what I just was to you, Havoc? That's revenge for scaring me earlier.
When did I scare you?
You came in the bedroom with the phone holder, remember? And I said, "Oh my God, you scared me."
I don't remember that.
You walked in with the phone holder.
Oh! I thought you were talking about something else.
No.
Okay, Jim Cornette. I should have did this on a top 10 episode, but that probably will give me an idea to talk about my top 10 favorite autographs. And of course, from the Bounder villains, I keep forgetting his name, but you know he's married to Shaw Guerrero. But he's a tag team with the Bounder villains, and he, of course, he's a F.U. Rhino or something like that. But I can't believe I forgot his name. And of course, he's a commentator for TNA. So
your mind's gone blank, hasn't it?
Yep, my mind's gone blank.
It's that time of night, my man. It's that time of night. Michael Myers scared you straight.
Well, I was more shocked than scared.
I should have had Mike come in with his Fred Krueger mask as well.
Oh God, and probably would scare everybody else. And don't give him any ideas, because he probably will do it. Okay. Now we got that out the way, so I can put this back here. And this is, like I said, that was just horrible what that guy did, like taking pictures of the women's feet from the talent. It was just disgusting.
But there's some people who have that type of fetish, so I mean, what can you do?
They say he got kicked out of the hotel like twice.
Good.
It's like, how y'all let him back in the second time?
Because they probably didn't recognize him, that's the thing.
Unless he put on a mask. That could be what it was. He probably put on a mask. But yeah, yeah, it is really, you know, what maybe we hope, like Sid Vicious, Psycho Sid, or whatever you're gonna call him, hopefully he does get into the Hall of Fame. But you know, with WWE, it's gotta be one person that died. It's like, because y'all trying to say like they should put in Bray Wyatt, and I don't think they're gonna put in two people that are dead. They're only gonna do one.
Right.
So we gotta like pick and choose. So maybe it'll be Bray Wyatt next year and Sid the year after, or something like that. On the Shaka for the first time ever, like put on somebody, two people that died that on the Hall of Fame. Who knows? Penelope Ford returns. Okay, there's really nothing, you know, talk about like wrestling wise. Except if y'all saw, okay, I guess I can go to like the Title Tuesday results at least, just to read them out since I didn't see it yesterday. Like I said, I forgot that it was on. So, you know, watching NXT, then watching like other shows and stuff like that too. So you know, Darby Allin, Brody come face to face. Hologram versus Commander. Damn, the first time they put Hologram on a Dynamite instead of putting them on Collision. I don't get that, and Hologram does win, so it's good enough. Okay, Daniel Garcia probably made an announcement, probably saying that he's staying with AEW. You know, whatever. Willow Nightingale versus Saraya versus Jamie Hayter versus Nia Rose, the #1 contenders match for the AEW Women's World Championship. So let's see who won. Willow Nightingale. Okay, something different. She never been women's champion, so that'll be something for her. Return of Jay White. Well, his return match versus Cody Chono. Oh, never heard of the guy, but Jay White won that match. Mercedes Moed with Camille putting both titles on the line against Emu Sakura. So most likely, of course, she retained Mercedes Moed, so they ain't nothing new. But I said she barely like wrestles in Dynamite, but good call. Talking Bryan Danielson, Will Mueller versus Pac and Claudio. Man, y'all knew him as Cesaro. Bryan Danielson and Will Mueller did win. And I guess that was pretty much it. So I don't know why they call it Title Tuesday and they ain't had all the titles on the line. They only did like what, like 1, 2, 3. So yeah, just really didn't make any sense. So whatever.
Because they thought about it.
They thought about it. But okay, Bucks news. So of course, you know they play the Lakers tomorrow, and we will be there to see that. So, first time seeing them play the Lakers at a game, like, not like as working, but I can actually like sit down and be like, watch them. But I know they ain't going to fully like play to their potential. They're going to see where their players are and then go from there. So, we already know that Giannis is going to be playing tomorrow. Chris Middleton, maybe. We don't know.
You hear that LeBron said, why are we even playing one game pre-season against the Bucks? It's like, because you're a whiny bitch and we want to watch you suffer. But
you know what? Maybe he's on to something. Because you know, you only get to see like teams in the West only like once a year, while you can see most of the East, like most of them twice, or some of them like one time. So
yeah, well, they need to make sure that the court's not slippery. You might still have someone do this baby oil with it.
Oh God. Okay. So this is the rumor.
There's no rumor. You was covered in baby oil.
No, I'm not talking about that. But I know there was rumors that, you know, he may have went to some of his parties when he was...
You already said there's nothing like a Diddy party. You said it on camera.
Oh.
And Diddy's in the background going, that's right, that's right. It's just a case, what was he doing at that Diddy party?
Yeah, see, his party is going to end up leading to divorce rate and...
You ain't lying.
People
and
getting
charges,
arrested,
yep.
breakups and all that stuff. And God knows who was at those parties, but well,
thank God for being fat and ugly is all I can say.
No, just say thank God for not knowing Diddy.
Because I'm fat and ugly. Thank God.
He probably throw some money at you like, come on my place, baby. like, hell no.
Terrified thought.
But anyways, here's the Bucks rumor. According to Buck Zone, that's on Instagram, that we may be in the front runner to get PJ Tucker, because it seems like he's not happy in LA. We talk about the Clippers now. Of course, y'all know he got traded there last year with the James Harden trade. So I thought, Philadelphia was going to keep him, but they didn't. So what we're going to do on here, for those who's going to be watching the pre-recorded episode, we're going to do the NBA trade thing, because I think he's not making that much. Yeah, making more than everybody. But then again, y'all remember PJ Tucker from, having the Bucks win the championship. So, and they didn't want to pay him, and which I can understand, because it's kind of like a ridiculous price for paying, paying for him. So it's like, we understand. So, oh wow. I don't know how they're going to do this, because this is going to be crazy. And with the new rules they got now, you can't do certain things. So let's see how we're going to end up getting rid of 11.5 million. So yeah, I don't even think the Bucks can go over. But let's try this, and let's just see if this works straight up with no draft picks or anything like that. Because I don't know how the Bucks. They said the Bucks will be a front runner to get him, and the only probably trade piece that they can probably failed. Yep, they got to somehow cut $2 million for this trade to work. So let's just say they end up letting go somebody on the team. They can do that, or we can try another way. But I don't like this idea at all. But you're probably going to end up seeing it anyway. So for those who can't watch it, I tried to do pack content for the PJ Tucker straight up, and I know it's over, a little bit over 2 million gap. That's not going to work, because the Bucks cannot take over. But so let's see, let's get pack content out of there. Let's just say we'll put we'll just put let's see, I know it's a bad idea, don't want to do it either, but let's just say they did put Bobby Portis at his place.
I knew you would say.
Oh, believe me, I don't like it either. But that'd probably be the only way that would work. Let's see if they let it work. Although, see, Clippers are $2 million over the tax, $2.5 million over the tax. Oh wow, that actually worked. So that'd be the only way that they can get PJ Tucker, if they do that, because they can't give away multiple people with the new rules and stuff. And
can they give any draft picks and keep Bobby?
Sadly, no. They only can do that in the off season.
Oh.
If a team, let's say the Bucks had a whole bunch of free agents and they had cap left,
right?
They can do that.
Right. Yeah. But I'm throwing out suggestions.
Oh yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah, because PJ Tucker, as they show on here, he really declined. Defense won't be too bad, but the offense was, he's not known that much for being a good offensive guy. Like, he's a 3-and-D player, but he's not like a great offensive guy. Good, but not great. Of course, with the Clippers, Bobby Portis will, increase their wins. Of course, more minutes, better offense, and a little bit better defense. So this is probably the only way that trade will work. Or they do that and get rid of, and they do that Pat Connaughton and PJ Tucker trade, but they release, let's see, one of their like young players, like maybe Chris Livingston or Majal Bochev or something like that, which will be hard to do. But before, maybe look at something. I'm not gonna do another trade, but I'm just gonna look at the how much they get and stuff like that. No, not Deron Wright, not Torian Prince, not Gary Trent. Who's on A1? Oh yeah, that's the only way that they can do it, is like get rid of Bobby Portis. That's the only way they can do it. Unless they do like a 3-team or 4-team trade or something like that. That's a possibility. But you got to look at someone that they can take the cap, that can take more than the Bucks can. So they probably just have to look at that. But anyway, it was just an idea, and like a we'll see. So for those who are not watching, I did Bobby Portis and PJ Tucker straight up, and it worked. Because, but it would put Clippers a little bit over the tax, and they'll probably would be around the first apron. As you know, currently Bucks are in the second apron. So that's that, and just an idea. But y'all comment below or let me know what y'all think. Like, y'all think it's a good idea, or try to work with another team to make it work. So they probably will have to do that and make another team to make it work. But anyway, so development news in Milwaukee. So y'all know about the 333 Water Street place that just got built. For those who don't know, it's like apartment buildings. It just got finished in July. So yeah, they was working on it for a couple of years. This and along the culture that's like nearby the lakefront. So both got finished like the same year, but like a month difference. So anyway, I guess they talk about a restaurant is going to be occupying that ground floor area that's like on the other side of it. So let's just read more to it. So Houston Bay real estate developer was developed. Okay, 333 Water has signed a letter to intent with a well-known local restaurant and is negotiating a lease expected to be finalized around. Let's just say it'll probably be around December, because they said 45 days. So let's just say around December. So all this was, dealt with yesterday. They're not going to share the name of the restaurant because of negotiating. So it's going to be local, a local restaurant. But I'm trying to think like a well-known local restaurant. Like, what else could it be? Like, only thing we could probably think of like a fast food chain is Culver's, that's local. But I think it's gonna be something like a fancy restaurant like type of thing. So I don't think it's gonna be anything like fast food or anything like that. But who knows? Maybe they work with one of the local kitchens or stuff like that, and probably just work something out with them. So and it will include an outdoor space too. People can like eat outside. So that's some of the places that we got too. But yeah, at least they're gonna have that area, like that part, like occupied. So as y'all can see, like, this is probably gonna be like that area that they're gonna take over. So that'd be cool. Oh, they also had 2 smaller commercial space on the ground floor, including the corner space across from the public market. So besides, you know, that part they can use for the restaurant that's on the back of it, they can have like side things, like they can make like a mini store, clothing store or something like that if they want to. So we'll just see if like anybody interested. So you know what, we'll see. So as y'all can see that this is probably the space that they're talking about, like all this area. So that'd be interesting. But anyways, so that'll be it for us. I know it's like a little bit over 45 minutes, is like a little bit over 50 minutes, so but probably for you guys this probably was like about, you know, maybe 45 minutes or something like that. So thanks for you guys that's watching on Twitch. Please follow us on here on our WFSO 2 channel, and for you guys that's watching on YouTube, please like and subscribe and check out over 2,000 videos that we have. So please, you know, subscribe to the channel and like. Trying to get to 500. We're very close to getting to 400 subscribers, so hopefully, you know, we can get to 500 by the end of the year. So praying on it, and please give us support. Thanks to our sponsor, the Toy Dimension. If you want to know more about them, and also if you want to know about our event that we're sponsoring on Tuesday, so you can check out the website wrestlingfanspeakout.weebly.com. All the information is that, and if you want to sponsor or make a donation to it, you can. There's the QR code that you can scan and go from there. Also, excuse me, stomach. But anyways, you also check out more information about Tuesday's event. You can also go to maddiesmemory.com or maddiesmemory.org for more information on that. And hey, please show your support and for the No Baby Loss community. Like I said, that's it for me. I think tomorrow you'll probably see the season premiere of Resclusive, so that'll be on around 9 p.m. Central, 10 p.m. Eastern. So you get a chance, you know, check that out. And like I said, we have some wrestling action going on, so you know, please watch. And please support the channel as well. So until the next video, you guys have a good night. And if you're watching during the day, have a good day. See you later.